Hey, FlossTube. This is number 2. Let's see if we can make this work. Let's hope it goes a little easier than the last go around. First of all, I want to thank everybody for subscribing. It's great. I don't know. I have 194 subscribers.
91. 191.
191. Sorry. She's my secretary.
Techie.
Yeah. She does all my... That's another thing, guys. I don't know what I'm going to do when she leaves because I'm not very techie. So, let's get on with some of the things I wanted to talk about today. I did want to say, I forgot to mention my Queen of Quite a Lot name. I did that because my friends, I have a group of people that we stitch on Friday nights. It's kind of dwindled in the last, I don't know, few years, but we get together and we stitch mainly at my house, and they will always say that this is the house of everything because we generally have, I generally have whatever we need if we're doing finishing or whatever it is. So,
but I did ask for 2 things yesterday that she did not have. What are those things called? A meat smasher.
Oh.
What is that called?
A meat tenderizer.
A meat tenderizer. She didn't have one of those. And what was the other thing I was looking for?
The pineapple?
No, you had a crappy pineapple cutter.
But I did have one. Not sure what the other thing was. But generally, if you could see my house,
everything.
You know why. My husband's kind of a hoarder.
Collector. He prefers collector.
It's
politically correct.
Use whatever word you want. We have a lot of stuff. So anyway, that's where the Queen of Quite a Lot came from. Besides the fact, if you could really see my stash, I have a lot of stuff.
We have a lot of episodes to go through, so
yeah,
maybe at a later date. But you can talk about your wall here.
Yeah, a lot of people have commented on my wall here. This wall is, these particular pieces, most of them have, needlework or cross stitch.
A theme to them?
Yeah, it's a theme wall, or whatever you want to say. So they're mostly pieces that I've stitched that, have something to do with needlework. So a lot of people have commented on my cute little wall, which it is really kind of a cool little wall. You can see all of the pieces up there.
Maybe if we can figure it out, we'll insert a picture.
Someday.
I haven't got that far. The technical side of these videos is not my thing, but maybe if we can insert it, we'll put it in here.
We're trying to do this without doing any editing because we don't know how.
That's the way we roll.
So, another thing, if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, I had a little injury. Right after my last video on Wednesday, I was upstairs cutting out with my rotary cutter to make some bags and pouches that I do, and yep, you guessed it, sliced right through the nail. Really nice, clean slice right through. Didn't require stitches. Almost. Well, they could have stitched it, but then they would have had to burn holes in my nail to get the sutures through. And so instead, because it was such a clean cut, they were real excited about that. Of course, it was a clean cut. I had a really sharp, new quilting Olfa blade. So
we should have brought the offender down.
We should have.
It could have been a guest appearance from a guest appearance.
From the, what I was accosted by. So they stripped the little guy, and he's been like this. Good news is, don't do dishes. So that's a little side note of the injury. It's gotten much better, so I think I'm going to live. I did also want to mention that I meant to say this, that where I live in Minnesota. I live in a suburb of the Twin Cities. I guess the reason I don't even know why I wanted to mention that, except that Farm Girl lives in Minnesota, and I've messaged her, and I think we're going to try to hook up sometime. Are we not, Farm Girl?
Shout out to Farm Girl!
Right. And I do also know that Mondot Stitches lives in Minnesota. She probably lives closer to Farm Girl than I do. So hopefully sometime soon after the holidays, we will be getting together. Talked about my wall. Talked about, kind of covered most of my things here. Was going to show you a few of my this is a current kind of finish. Haven't, I just am getting ready to frame this little bugger. These were by Cherrywood Designs, I think. So here's the latest one I've done. And then I have a few that I've had finished for a while. I also have this one. Stitch. And then I have this one. Kind of hard to see what I'm doing and everything's backwards.
Looks great.
And I have, whoops, this one here.
This one is the most important because Mom hoards scissors.
Don't hoard.
Hoards them.
Just have a lot. Another
Hoards them.
queen of quite a lot of things. Also, this Cherrywood Designers. There's one more of these. It's called Pincushion, and that particular couldn't find the pattern. If you could see my stash, you'd know why that too. Couldn't find the pattern. But the Pincushion one, I stitched as a model for the designer way back when. It was a few years ago, and I wish I could have found that pattern, but no luck.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Here.
Oh, and in keeping with the Christmas theme, I was going to just show you some of my most recent Christmas finishes. And you know, I'm kind of bad at, I need to be more prepared on who these designers are. Can't think of this one right off the
Show the cute fabric on the back
top
too.
of my head. Yeah, here's the back. Finish these all myself. So there's that one. These next one, this one here, I know came out of this year's Just Cross Stitch ornament issue. I did that one. Oh, I don't know where the other, I guess I don't have the other ones I've done. They're not finished yet, but I did a few. This one I know is a Little House, whoops, her 2016 ornament. There's the back. I made a bunch, I made a few of these a couple years back, but I did these. This came out of a Just Cross Stitch magazine too, and I'm not sure what year. Sorry, I'm not very prepared on that end. I'll get better at this, I think. But I made these. I've stitched probably about 8 or 9 of these. These are the grandchild ornies this year. I make an ornie for the grandkids every year, and then I bought these metal snowflakes at Hobby Lobby and spray painted them. Well, actually my hubby spray painted them and put the little dots on them. So that's this year's ornie for the kids. This came out of the most recent punch needle primitive punch needle. Not sure of that name. Boy, I'm just really bad.
You're striking out today.
I am striking out. Sorry, but this is another little stitch I've done. And this one is the sled Foxwood Crossings. I've had this for a couple years. Decided it was time to get that done. And Farm Girl, another plug for you. I know you did this one. Saw it on Instagram. So there's a few of my this year's Christmas finishes. What was the other thing? Where's my pouch that I finished yesterday? My little skeleton one. I thought I had it in here. Again, not prepared.
I can go find it.
I thought it was right here. Okay, guess I don't have it.
Next one.
Guess it's going to have to be for next time. Although I did.
Do you want me to go look in the other room? I can go look.
I thought it was right here. Okay.
All right,
This
hold
is
on.
more trouble.
Stand by.
Stand by. She's on a lookout for. I wanted to show a pouch I had just finished. I found this fabric yesterday at the quilt store. I thought it was kind of neat fabric. Here it comes. This one is a little shout out from McKenna. I really think that Pepe would. He may need this for Christmas this year, but look at this.
So cute.
These little skeletons. That is the back.
Pepe's brothers and sisters.
Yeah, his family. You probably should, purchase this for Pepe McKenna because he'd probably really like it. Then I think the last thing we're going to cover today, kind of keeping this short and sweet, hope you like that, is the drawing for the pouch, which is this little pouch here. Here's the back. Gonna have a drawing for it. Here's all of our names.
I hand wrote every single one of your names in this here jar. Took me about 45 minutes, but you're all in here.
And we're gonna put it in this cute little basket I did. This little band, this, again, really bad on the designers. Although, I'm not even gonna say, because if I say the wrong thing, that would be bad. I'm going to really try to be more prepared on
things you learn each episode you do.
There's a learning curve to this, boys and girls.
We're getting there.
We are getting there.
All right, I'll hold this. Oh, no. You got to show them the front, too.
I did show them the front, or the back. This is the back.
Oh.
Yeah, here's the back of my little basket.
Well, you got a little doily over here, too.
And a little fobby thing. And we did. This is see, it was done in 2000. Whoops.
Other way. There you go.
2004. My group of friends and I, the group, there was like 6 or 8 of us in the group, and this was kind of a group project we did. We all did the band and did the basket. So,
I just found a road pin. It's another thing you can find everywhere in this house.
Yeah, well, you know how it goes. Okay, Chaz, you're the guest. Chaz is the guest, so
guest
she can...
starring.
Here we go. Strong name, live. And?
Bonnie Montalone. I'll probably don't say it incorrectly.
So, Bonnie, you need to...
Ooh, there we go. There you are.
You need to send
us a message. Send Mama Joan a message, and we'll get your pouch out to you.
Yeah. So there you go. And I think that's all I have for today. I'm not sure when we'll do this again.
Maybe one more before I leave.
Maybe.
Which would be probably before Friday. Maybe we can do a finishing Friday episode.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
Or a Whip Wednesday.
So, again, thanks for watching my crazy video.
Congratulations to Bonnie for her pouch.
Yeah, and thanks for subscribing. And you can check me out on Facebook.
Yep.
Made by Mama Joan.
Instagram. Oh, Instagram. We changed Instagram. It used to be Nammy Joan, and we changed it to Made by Mama Joan, so there's no confusion there. So if you're looking for her, look for her, Made by Mama Joan, Instagram.
And if you check out my Instagram,
there's another giveaway on your Instagram.
Giveaway for a pouch.
Another pouch.
On my Instagram. I'm not sure when's that drawing gonna...
That one is Christmas Eve.
So, there you go. Another chance to win a pouch, folks, if you're so inclined. So, again, thanks for stopping. Thanks for watching. Have a great Sunday.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.